Debt versus equity, financing choices and their strategic implications. One of the most pivotal decisions a CFO faces is choosing the appropriate financing mix between debt and equity. Each comes with its own set of implications, affecting everything from the ownership structure to the company's profitability metrics. In this detailed section, we will explore the intricacies of debt versus equity financing, including EBIT, EPS analysis, the long-term advantages of debt, and the concept of leveraged buyouts. Debt financing. The fundamentals. Debt financing involves borrowing capital, usually through loans or bonds, that will be paid back over time with interest. Debt does not dilute ownership, but it does require the company to meet fixed obligations. The long-term debt advantage. The use of long-term debt can offer several advantages. 1. Tax benefits. Interest payments on debt are generally tax deductible, which effectively lowers the cost of debt. 2. Ownership retention. Unlike equity financing, debt does not dilute ownership, allowing existing shareholders to retain control. 3. Capital structure flexibility. A balanced use of debt can optimize the capital structure, potentially increasing the firm's valuation. 4. Fixed repayment. Debt provides a structured repayment plan, allowing the company to plan its financial future with more certainty. Equity financing. The basics. Equity financing involves raising capital by selling shares of the company. While it doesn't require repayments like debt, it does dilute ownership and usually entails giving up some control. EBIT, EPS analysis. One method to evaluate the trade-offs between debt and equity is through earnings before interest and taxes, EBIT, and earnings per share, EPS, analysis. This involves 1. Calculating EBIT. EBIT is calculated to understand the company's profitability before the impact of financing costs, interest, and taxes. 2. Computing interest expenses. For debt financing, calculate the interest expense based on the amount borrowed and the interest rate. 3. Determining tax savings. Calculate potential tax savings due to the tax-deductible nature of interest expenses. 4. Calculating EPS. EPS is computed to measure the profitability available to each outstanding share of common stock. EPS will be influenced by the dilutive effect of equity financing or the interest expenses of debt financing. 5. Comparative analysis. Comparing EPS under different financing scenarios can provide valuable insights into which method is more beneficial to existing shareholders. Conclusion. In the SME environment, my preference is almost always for debt over equity. Debt has fewer implications and stakeholder issues and allows for more simplified operations in this way. Yes, if there is a downturn owners there are greater cash flow implications, but the trade-off for keeping a greater share of profits in my opinion overrides this.